Hi Geminis, welcome to your reading for the month of September. Thank you so much for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, everything. I truly appreciate you guys. And thank you for taking the time to listen to this reading as well. So let's jump into your reading, Gemini. I feel for the month of September, there will be one aspect in your life that's going to get like a light shine upon. So if you have something that has been in the background for quite some time is coming back on the center stage, basically for the month of September. For some of you, this could be love because you have been focusing on other things in your life, and here is this person, coming around. And for others of you, it might be your own individual spiritual journey or things in that, direction. So there's just something that is coming back into the forefront. I have the beautiful card vulnerability. So that could be most definitely connected to opening up for the idea of love or letting another person see your vulnerable side. This is a confirmation that you're seeking the tread into the unknown, Gemini. Unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. This is a message for those who have the feeling that they're, even your masculine or feminine, that you cannot really be open about your vulnerable side, about the emotions, about things you've been through in life, and just opening up to, having certain conversations about those things, and really are showing your more softer side and embracing your femininity, whether, like I said, you're masculine or feminine. It's about bringing the balance basically back. So the spirit message for this month is being open and show your vulnerable side. Let's jump into the tarot, Gemini. Let's see what's coming out for you. I'm using the Ethereal Vision Illuminated Tarot deck. I will link it in the description box if you're interested in getting a deck of your own. It's absolutely stunning. I'm still getting used to this deck, but it's really beautiful. Let's see what we got for Gemini for September. Gemini, I'm beginning to the end. What are the messages I want to come through? Here we go. Ten of Swords. An ending to a tough situation, to a period of your life of feeling misunderstood, maybe underappreciated, maybe not seen. And this could be by others or by yourself. I just feel that the Ten of Swords represents an ending of the hard times, rebirth, starting over, starting fresh. Whether it's in all aspects of your life or just that one aspect that wants to come back and be dealt with and embraced in a new way. Let me see. What else coming out for Geminis? I'm sorry. That's what happened. That's what happened when I tune too much into this energy of release and I start sneezing or coughing. It's just something it happens sometimes. Out with the old energy, in with the new. That's like a sort of a theme for my air signs this month. There we go. We have another flip over. The Eight of Swords. Out with the anxiety, with this nervousness, with the fear. Again, this is sort of, don't let fear hold you back. I think that there's something in your life you've been sort of holding back upon based from a point of view of fear of losing a person that you might gain, fear of losing a job, or fear of starting something and you might not succeed, like having all these conversations. And I think that is over. You see this as coming an end to feeling stuck in your situation or feeling a victim to your circumstances. Like, I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing or you're doing it on purpose, but I'm saying that there's coming an end to you're letting another perspective in, Gemini, which is powerful. Here we have the Ten of Cups coming true. So what happens when we focus our energy towards the positive, towards the possibilities instead of the things that might or may not go wrong? The Ten of Cups comes through. So it's about following your future vision. What is in that future? What is in that frame for you? Have you had the chance lately to just dream without boundaries? To really just without any but how or when or how will I do that? I can't even this or I cannot even that. And like stopping yourself of dreaming. I just feel like you're having this clear moment and clear vision of what you would like things to be in the future. I do see that some of you may have been giving birth to a baby in the month of August, or will, give birth to a baby in the month of September. But what I see is that there was a lot of fear, like about, okay, is it gonna go right? Is this even like the right timing? Is this the right person? Is this like all these questions, all these things for the last couple of weeks? So I do see that there's just this moment of feeling fulfilled, feeling whole, like wholeness with that family, situation. So with your new family, basically. So that's not for all of you, but some of my Geminis did give birth in the month of August or will in the month of September, and there's nothing to fear about it. Things will just go and flow. You will pick up on things naturally if you may be becoming a mother or father for the first time. Okay, let's move on to a little bit more general energy, because not all my Geminis have been giving birth or will be giving birth in these 2 months. But let's see. Maybe some of you are fearing that you'll never have that. Let's see what else coming through. Gemini. Come on. Give me something for my Geminis. There we go. Here we have the Page of Swords. So, realizing that being a little cautious, being a little careful is fine. That's a natural protection. But you can do that with one sword, right? You can move freely. You're not stuck. See? You're not completely paralyzed by the fear. It's okay to be cautious. It's okay to be careful. But don't overprotect yourself. Just go out there. You have your sword if you really need it, but doesn't mean you can take a leap of faith or can start fresh or new. So I do see that if you are coupled and you're having a new relationship, or things are going really well between the two of you, I just feel that there are people on the internet around you guys are like really having a closer look at your relationship. Like they're just feeling like they can have any type of opinion. It's like a public relationship or something like that. No, it's between the two of you, and I feel there's just a lot of outside noise or outside opinions coming towards the union the two of you have. But I see you guys not in the month of September coming into that energy of the High Priestess as well, of like, I know, I feel, I embody, and whatever another person's opinion is, it's just what it is. You're standing above it. You're trusting your intuition as well with this. So if you're going out and get that new chapter rolling, right? You're jumping in, taking that leap of faith, move forward with something that you wanted for a long time. I feel that you're trusting your intuition. Like, I feel guided to do this, and I'm going after it, and I'm no longer allowing my earthly fears, which is basically created in the mind, to hold me back on my spiritual journey, because that was what I was supposed to do. So let's see what else coming out for my Geminis. Why is the High Priestess here? This deck doesn't really want to talk. Let me pick it up. Of course, we have a fallout on the ground. There we go. There we go. The Four of Wands. You can trust your intuition. You can follow your heart. You can follow your soul's path. Basically, that soul to soul connection, because it's only going to bring you that real sense of satisfaction out of life and out of this situation. Because if you're dealing with something when it comes to love, I just see so much more peace coming back. Like, it was a little turmoil, like it was struggling. You know, a lot of fear, a lot of back and forward communication. And there's just a softer energy coming, like this peace, this sense of, okay, we can actually do this. Let's try. Let's do it like that. As long as the communication is coming from a place of understanding and compassion as well from both sides, things will flow naturally. Anything else? I feel that some of you are starting up a new business when it comes to spiritual. Like a spiritual job. Like, you could be a tarot reader, or you could be, you know, a Reiki master or anything like that. Like a really spiritual journey, actually. I like a light worker, basically. And I feel that that's gonna bring in a lot of stability to the household. Like, you are your own provider when it comes to your the job you are doing, like your light work. Basically, you can actually build a home upon that. I'm going to get some more cards out, and then we're going to talk, because otherwise it's going to take forever with the shuffling. There we go. Wow, Gemini, 10 of Pentacles, really? Somebody wants, you know, the whole situation. Yeah, if you are in a if you are a light worker, can I just put it like that? If you are a light worker, you're working in a community, you're starting up something new on the side, it's going to be so successful. Like, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that, because it's going to bring it's going to be a long journey. It's going to have multiple different rewards coming to you. So it's very fruitful. If that is your journey, all right? If that's on your mind, if that was your question when you came into this reading, they just give you the green light. Say, listen, we got you. And we got you for coming years, okay? This is going to be a long time in your life, for a very long time. Also, the answers you find on your own spiritual journey right now in this moment in time, in the month of September, it will stay with you for a long time. So whatever changes are happening right now, it's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. You're not about to fall back into the anxious energy and stay there for a couple months again. Okay, here we have the Hermit card. See, that's that Virgo energy. Virgo also asks you to, like, take a closer look at what does that future look for you. What is the perfect picture, Gemini, for you? What would be the perfect ideal situation? Not just, you know, for the things you want, but also the things you need when it comes to your spiritual journey, when it comes to your evolvement and all of that. Learning things, the lessons you need to be learning in this lifetime. Like, really taking a closer look at what it looks like, the ideal situation. Because then the action comes in. Because here we have 4 cards that fall out of the deck, and they're all ones. So it's all about the action. It's all about that fire energy coming through. One sec. If I will ever. Oh, girl, I cannot. I'm sorry. You see, here is that 9 of Swords again. That's that fear energy. That's that sleepless nights, going over things, thinking too much. Okay, let's bring it down a little bit. Let's see what this story has for us. What is coming through the strongest for me is the a difference between fighting for a purpose, fighting for what you stand for, fighting for what you believe in, fighting for your opportunities, your future, your family, your all of those things. Fighting for the one you love is the opposite of that. Is fighting to keep people out, fighting against being vulnerable, fighting out of hurt. out of protection, right? It's almost about fighting out of, you don't want something to happen again, so you don't allow anything in. I just see a lot of underlining energy when it comes to that. Okay, it's like you will have this clear vision of like, do you stand up for something, or are you trying to keep something out? You're fighting against something, you're fighting for something, is basically what they show me. And that's like, you will have that closer look, that moment of realization where you're like, I'm actually putting in all this energy to fight, but maybe I'm supposed to fight for something instead of against something. And stepping up for your dreams, for your vision, for your goals, for love, for that person, for healing your heart, for just standing firmly for that. It's like, I'm going for it instead of I'm going against it, right? There's a difference. It's the same amount of energy, but it both have different results, right? So it's okay to have a wall, but as long as it's, half body wall, so we can, keep the water out, but the sun can come in, right? You don't want to have a completely closed up garden. It's just for certain things we can have that little wall that keeps us safe from certain things to come at us. But when something else wants to come in, that could, come to bring us something as well, then we still are open for that. Don't have to be completely open or completely closed off. There is a middle ground. Okay, let's see why you are feeling overwhelmed with the competition. Some of you are having a very, very intense spiritual dreams and you don't know what to do with the information. I get that. That's sometimes very overwhelming. I myself do have very lucid dreams where I see things happening to people, very horrible things, and they show me like the location and where they are at, and I can't, when I wake up, I don't know exactly where it is in the world. I know they need my help, but I can't physically go there and help people. So I get that sometimes that you need to sort of try and separate yourself from it, even though it's hard because it's so extreme detailed dreaming that you're like actually there and you can remember every single detail when you wake up. Sometimes we know we dreamt a lot, but we don't remember what it was exactly. We just feel a certain way, picked up on a certain energy. I do feel that some of you are having a little struggle when it comes to that by when you're light working, or when you are a light worker and you're doing your light work. Sometimes other things come with, and especially in the beginning, it's a lot to channel all this energy. It's not just reading the cards and then you put the lights off and you go on with your day. You pick up on a lot of energy, and it takes time for you to know how to close off into a certain extent and be open, right? And then to also be able to release. That's why for me, my personal readings are very intense, because I literally enter into somebody's energy field. So, I don't know. Just felt like I needed to share it for some of my light workers out there, okay? Let's move on. What is getting you so worried in the month of September? What is that fear about? Where is that fear? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Sorry, the Nine of Swords. The Eight of Swords here as well. Why is the Nine of Swords here? And let me know why the Nine of Swords is here. There we go. Oh, I see. I see. I feel for some of you coming closer to a dream. Seeing this beautiful Ace of Cups as well. It's all about satisfaction. Now you have this goal. Now you know what you want. Now you've seen it on the other side. You are afraid that you might not be able to reach it. But you gotta have faith, because look what comes in. The true reality is the Nine of Pentacles. The fear and stuff is sort of the Four of Cups. energy. It's having the faith that whatever is meant for you will come to you in divine timing, and trusting in that as well, and letting go of the, yeah, but it has to be now, or it should be like this, or why isn't it working? How am I supposed to change this? Sometimes allowing that faith to stand firmly, but it's also by adjusting your energy to something else. You see, she might have a lot of things going on in that house of hers over here on the hill. But right now she's here, she's in her garden, she's present. These are things she practically can actually nurture or put energy towards, or love, or water, or anything, so it can grow. So yes, she might has a lot of things going on in the house, like a lot of petty bullshit. Sorry, a lot of petty arguments going on in the household, like, no, it's my shirt, no, it's yours, like, I don't know, like, who put the red sock in the washing machine, like all of that. But right now we're looking at her in her glory, in her garden, putting her energy towards that. And I feel that that's sort of like the energy that's coming true for you. It's about knowing what you do and do not have control over right now, and are accepting that there are certain things you have control over, and focusing on those things would really help you during Virgo season. It's like that super focus. There's a lot of things going on in outside around him, but he decides to hold the light right here, so here he can put his focus towards and put his energy towards. When yes, there's a lot going on, but you decide where do you put your light on, and that's the thing you focus on in that very moment, Gemini. So it's a very spiritual month for you guys, but also there will be moments where you will doubt yourself and have full complete faith within yourself. That goes a little bit back and forth, but I see in the end of the day you're starting to regain your trust, your hope, your faith, and that the outcome will be very good. Okay, so there is some little here and there, some turmoil, but in the end of the day, and especially if you just became a new mother or had a newborn baby or anything like that, I just see that the foundation is there, and it's going to last for a long time, as long as you allow yourself to be present, be in the moment, and really practicing that. Being out there in the garden is being present. It's like focusing on nature. And you don't have to actually go out and get a garden and start to harvest all this fruit, but it's about nurture that thing that is for you, is yours, has your name on it, needs your attention, right? And where you actually have control over. That's going to help you feel peaceful with waiting for whatever needs to come in, which is working behind the scenes, right? Let's get one more card. Any extra message for my Gemini? Any extra message for my Geminis? Here we go. Wow, the Fool card. Taking that leap of faith, that new fresh beginning, together with the Nine of Wands. Yes, 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 Gemini. Yes. Go on. Go out in that world. Release yourself of the fear of what it should look like. This is what I'm supposed to own for me to be able to start something new. No. We're releasing that, and we're focusing on the things you can create, which you have control over. And there's a lot of newfound passion, newfound energy. Your inner child is coming out to play. Okay? Could be dealing with a fire sign as well. If you're dealing with a fire sign, they are coming through. They're coming through strongly, but they're coming in with a lot of passion for you. Okay? So they will show you, they will teach you a new sense of like a new way of doing certain things, Gemini. I just feel that if you have a fire sign in your life, they will show you that way out of the overthinking, anxious feeling. Like there's a reason why this fire sign is coming in. Alright, but of course I will do a love reading for you guys as well for the month of September. That will be a different video. Will be out in a couple days. So then we're really gonna super focus in on that love for singles and for people that are already in an existing relationship. Let's do a pick a card reading really quickly. Get 3 cards out on the table. I'm gonna use the Animal Tarot card deck, and let's see what your additional, there we go, additional message is. Those are 3 cards, yes, so let's roll with that. All right, 3 cards. If you want to tune into your energy and focus on your question, you can pause the reading. We're gonna get started with the first card. You have 10 of Summer. That is again the 10 of Cups. Look how beautiful that rainbow is shining for them with the newborn babies. It is time to express your love and appreciation for family, be it relatives or a chosen family or close friends. Congratulations may be in order on a happy, fulfilling marriage, as well as raising happy, balanced children. So that's your message. So focus your energy towards your family, whether that's blood related family or your own chosen family, but it's focusing your energy towards what's going on there. All right, here we have the 6 of Spring. Look how happy he is. Rescue dog. You may receive a promotion, be chosen for a scholarship, or find that you're singled out for special recognition. You've done an amazing job and you deserve all the attention, Gemini. You deserve all the attention for what you have accomplished. And here we have the Lovers. This is you guys. Beautiful. The flamingos. All right. True and long-lasting love finds its way into your life. Follow your heart with caring actions and choices. Follow your heart. This is beautiful. So for the ones who had this card, love is about to swirl its way into your life, whether that's into your existing relationship or someone new. All right? Follow your heart with caring actions and choices. Beautiful. So much love in the air. That's probably what I will name this reading. Love is in the air. Okay? Thank you so much, Gemini, for joining me here. Feel free to leave a comment or anything like that if you have any feedback on the reading. And for now, just have a lovely day, and I'll be back with the love readings for September soon. Okay? Bye, Gemini. I love you. Bye.